Alrighty, so at long last, we finally have our match set and ready to go. We have the IEM Katowice Asian Open Qualifier Semifinals between our two teams here. We have Signature and Eclipse. Currently, we're knifing each other to death, and it's looking pretty good in the way of Eclipse there. And I think they're going to take the knife round, which is going to be awesome. So talking about the lineup here, I'm going to do my best to pronounce all of these names. We have Zio, we have Artul, Shadapai, Aya, Bottle Jr. on the team of Eclipse, and on the side of Signature Gaming, we have Genius, IQQ, Rolex, Cigarettes, and Reality 430. And we're going to have an awesome game for you guys here today. We're going to start entering into our pistol round, which should just set up how this game is going to be. I hope you guys are all enjoying. Okay, so far we are looking for a bit of a split push between A long. Most of the side of Eclipse is going to be hiding around in the B side, just waiting for the whole of Signature Gaming to try and push onto them and just make it a little bit easier to not be the aggressor here, holding the bottom side of the map entirely. Okay, no one taking out anyone just yet. We do see most Signature Gaming starting pushed down towards the A site very carefully, very cautiously, taking step by step. They're going to start pushing down on top of Bottle Jr. here. He takes a bit of damage, a bit of a hit marker there, and he gets taken down. One guy down for the side of Eclipse. That's a 1-for-1, 2-for-1 now, and this is Eclipse still not being on the best foot. They're starting to plant the bomb down on A site. And Signature Gaming looks like they're going to be able to secure it more or less comfortably. If only Shadowpie could know that Cigarettes is just down the ramp from where he is. Oh, he's going to start moving around from this now. Rotating onto the A site, getting taken down. Two more players taken down here. And looks like Signature Gaming is going to be taking the first round here for the pistol round, setting the tone, setting the pace for the matches to come. Alright, so it looks like we have a very standard sort of situation here. We have a bit more of an eco buy on the side of Eclipse. Forced out a few little bits of tech, but nothing too crazy for their kit. However, the side of Signature Gaming, they are able to just flex a little bit and afford, you know, your AKs, we got a couple bits and pieces here. We got an UMP, just a bit more firepower that we'll be able to do. And we do have Genius here, taking B main at the long distance. He ends up missing that first shot, unfortunately. It looks like there's two players trying to push onto the B site from, or pushing through B main here. Okay, so the whole of Signature Gaming is now stuck in A or B main rather, and they're going to try and push onto this point. However, Shadowpie along with Aya looks like they have it pretty well locked down, but you have to understand that the pistols that they do and how are running are going to just put them in a little bit of a disadvantage. IQQ trying to push around, ends up getting taken down on the Skyfall section, and that already is one player down for the side of Signature Gaming. Oh, there we have it, another player taken down. Rolex ends up getting Zio over here. Eclipse rotating towards A since they've realized what they're going to be trying to do, and it looks like Cigarette's going to be the first one to push onto the point. Will he get a first kill? He get a nice headshot there. A second, doesn't quite get the second one. Shadowpie does take out Cigarettes, followed up by Rolex getting taken down, and then Shadowpie also. So it is now looking like a 1v2 on the side of Eclipse being a little bit more favored here. 1v1 left over, and Signature Gaming is able to get the last shot in and take the first round, well, the second round. Okay, yes, just sort of a semi-buy here on the side of Signature Gaming and a full eco round on the side of Eclipse here. As it looks like now that they're going to be being the aggressor, Signature Gaming looks like they have set the pace of the match and getting that snowball rolling a little bit as Genius ends up dropping towards Skyfall. First player gets taken down quickly. He ends up taking a lot of damage himself though. He's very, very careful. Second player goes pushing in. Arsenal takes out oh my god, Genius, and Cigarettes ends up taking down one more player. Zia goes down. Bottle Jr. goes down, and Shadowpie also followed with Aya. And that is the whole of Eclipse taken down very quickly. Very nice push there from Signature Gaming. Alright, looks like a bit of a force buy coming out here. We do have the... one force buy, so two full kits happening in this round particularly, and Signature Gaming is going to do is a bit more of a split push towards B once again, coming through B main once again. This seems to be their preference of attack path here. Just have to be very careful because they haven't got much of the team with them. Just trying to pass off the bomb there, Genius. Just trying to set up a good angle here, a good corner against Zio, but you have to understand that Zio is also running around with an AWP, and there goes Genius very quickly. So they're a bit more spread out at this point. IQQ just trying to get a bit of a feel about what's going on here, and they're going to start rotating through. But I do really like the positioning of all of Eclipse at this round. They do have all their corners set up. They have two people dropping fire, Skyfall, some grenades drop down. Nice flashbang, and then the whole of that little choke point is actually smoked out on the Skyfall section, as most of the team ends up running around. Rolex along with Reality here are pushing, or Rolex is pushing towards B side, and Reality is trying to hold on with Rolex. Rolex taking down Ardle there, around the back of B side, and Rolex is taken down. It's only 1v4, or 1v3 rather, and it looks like it's a bit of a tight game here. Reality trying to get the peek off, doesn't quite hit the shot that he needs. Flashbang going down to try and distract him to the side. He wants him to look at, and will he get the shot that he needs? It's looking very, very dicey. He gets one! Reality taking down Bottle Jr. Now it's a 2v1. Having to be really carefully faking out that plant there. And it looks like he's going to do decently. Yeah, he's going to have to get that angle. Planting the bomb now. The two players are going to start pushing onto the side. And it looks like he's going to get one. One easily taken down, one left. We only have, unfortunately, Aya for the side of Eclipse takes down Reality, giving them round 4. Alright, round 5 has hit now, and we do have another force spike coming in for both sides. They're not the most wealthy teams at the very current point of time. And it seems like Signature Gaming is going to start mixing it up a little bit and start rotating towards A. Pushing through mid and sidewalk here. They're going to try and see if they can fake, or not fake out, but just try and put a bit of different sort of pressure on top of Zio here. But he is set up with an orb, holding this position absolutely comfortably. And G's going to have to be very, very careful. Doesn't quite hit the shot there. Follows it up very comfortably in the second and a third. Well, and a second there. Genius and Rolex both getting taken down. And there's only 2 players left here. You're going to have to be careful with it. Ooh, doesn't quite hit the shot. And, yeah, Zio is going to get taken down. And they're going to be able to grab an AWP from that. And the players aggressing on towards A side. We have Cigarettes on CT ramp. Pushing up, back around. We're going to rotate through, which is going to be really cool. Ardle is now setting up in Snake, and he's going to try and get some shots off, but doesn't quite get the kill there. Ardle gets taken down by Cigarette, leaving little old Shadowpie here on his own to look after B site single-handedly. Will he do it? It's possible. However, now they have seen where he is hiding, and they have to be very, very careful about how he's going to engage his fight. It's 2v1, and he gets peeked, and then he gets the wall bang, unfortunately for Shadowpie there. Round 5 going towards Signature Gaming also. Okay, going into round 6, we do have an eco buy for Eclipse as they have been stomped so far in this round. You can see the currency tab up the top to see how much each player is, running around with at the moment. And it looks like going to be a full rush on A side here, coming through water. These guys are not messing around. They're going to push towards A side very strongly. Going for the kill. Oh, Azio, Shadowpie, and Azio once again taking out 4 of the players. That could have been a very strong push on A side. However, they surrounded pretty much Azio, playing it really carefully and really smartly in water in the corner, not being seen. However, Rolex is taking down Zio. Now it's a 1v4. Is Rolex, or 2v4? No, 1v4, sorry. Is IQQ going to be able to finish off the rest of the Eclipse here? Throwing a Molotov down through water to see if they can, bait someone out, or just trying to get a peek on anyone. He ends up seeing one, gets taken down by Aya. Unfortunately for those guys. And Eclipse takes their second round, going on to round 7 now. Okay, now the tides have flipped at this point. We have an eco round coming through from Signature Gaming, which is what they wanted, what Eclipse would have wanted this entire time. And Eclipse is now going to be able to go into a full buy, which is going to be awesome for them since since Signature Gaming is keeping together, they're staying together, and they're pushing towards B-side as a collective here. And this may very well work. However, Shadowpie has shown that his holding of corners throughout this entire match has been absolutely unbelievable. And they push in. One player now going down. Ardle taking a shot down on Rolex, and then Genius getting taken down by Ardle also. 2 players down for this guy. He's going to get a third. Will he get a third? Ardle gets taken down by Reality, unfortunately for him. Now we have a 1v nothing. There we have it. Round 7 goes towards Eclipse. Hitting up with a 3-4. It's a very close round so far. Alright, here we go into round 8. We have a full buy once again from Eclipse, and we've got a bit of tech coming from Signature Gaming. However, let's see if they can make this work. We've seen Eclipse pull it off, but Signature Gaming, are they going to do it also? Just holding up, we have 2 players going through sidewalk and water, keeping those angles covered, and the rest of the players in lower halls, just trying to push onto B side and just get an idea about where all the players are hiding around at the moment. Okay, we have the bomb rotating back towards around A side, or around mid, which will push eventually over to A side. We have Genius along with Cigarettes pushing onto the B side. We do have, however, Ardle holding that corner, which we've seen he is very good at doing. He's heard them coming through. He's backing it up towards B side, seeing if he can get a better angle and not be shot down in point blank range. However, as we see on the mini-map, we have most of the team rotating back towards A side, coming around the backside. Oh, one getting taken out by Zio. Reality dropping and falling there, unfortunately paying it with his life. Pushing onto the point now, we have Rolex almost getting the kill there, but the rest of the team ends up getting taken down. Alright, here we go. Going into round 9, we have 2 full buys as Signature Gaming has saved up, and now there's an even playing field. Now that it is now 4-4 scoring at the moment. Alright, here we are. It looks like they're going to do the standard thing of pushing through lower halls onto the way to B side, and then hopefully and most likely rotating around to the A side, which has worked for them in the past. However, they are throwing down. We have Eclipse throwing down smoke grenades through water here, just trying to stop them from pushing in. Azio is hiding around this point, and it looks like he could very well get taken out by Rolex if he just peeks a little bit too far with the AWP. Has to be very, very careful the way he plays. It gets taken down by Rolex. There goes the AWP side for Eclipse, and now we have Aya and Rolex playing it for this little point here. It's get a few picks or a few hit markers off through the wall there. Smoke and a Molotov going off. Another hit marker onto Aya, and he's only got 20 health left. Going to have to play it very, very carefully. Grabbing the AWP very smartly and backing it right on out of there. In that time, we do see most of Signature Gaming going back through Snake and rotating towards A side, since that is going to be the weaker side and the weaker point for the defending team, which is Eclipse here. Looking great. We have the whole of the signature team going through, getting one taken down. Genius taking down Bottle Jr. We have Cigarettes getting taken down. IQQ. And it looks like, oh, putting up a decent fight. We have now a 3-2. But oh my god, Genius is looking very, very unhealthy at the moment. Sitting on a measly 6 health. You have to get to the point. However, it's Ardle on his own. He's going to be able to do well. He's going to try and push it. I wouldn't be surprised if he does try and push it, to be honest. However, he's going to rotate towards B side. Looks like he's just going to save this round to stay alive, hide, and not die at this point. It looks like he's going to save the rest of this round. We've got to wait it out, hopefully, and we do have Signature Gaming's players here. We have Genius, Rolex, and Reality just trying to look for where Ardle has gone, but he has hightailed it all the way over to B side. He's not getting anywhere near the opposing team.
Terrorists win.
Okay, here we go. Going into round 10, it's 1 up on the side of Signature Gaming, and we have 2 complete full buys, both setting up with 2 AWPs on the side of Eclipse, which is a little bit interesting. However, the way Cobble is set out, 2 AWPs may do them very, very good. Signature Gaming not changing the way they're approaching this map and the way they're going to approach this, pushing up through B main and lower halls. They're going to just try and get a feel for where the players are hanging around and then rotate all the way around to A site once again, most likely. We have Reality peeking the corner onto way of B side. A smoke bomb does go down and breaking his line of sight, forcing him to back it up a little bit. Taking upper halls. We have Molotovs, stun grenades, and everything else you could possibly imagine dropping down onto that point. However, the whole of Eclipse's team is set up well and truly away from the points where they can get, exposed using these grenades and such. IQQ playing it a bit more risky, pushing it forward a little bit more, just trying to get an inch's way towards that door. Another stun grenade going down, and we do have Genius pushing onto the point here, trying to get a kill. Gets one, almost gets a second. We have a 2 players going down for the side of Signature Gaming, and 2 for the side of Eclipse now. We have a 3v3 left over. Let's see what they can get done. We have a Shadow Pie setting the corner up now. It's a 2v3. Shadow Pie is getting sniped out by Genius. The Cigarette's taking out A. We have a 1v1 left. Or 2v1 left. The bomb has been planted, and Signature Gaming does take it with all the kit that they do have. Alright, and once again we do have a force buy, or as much as they can, for the side of Eclipse, and they're going to just set up as they have in the past. And they're nothing new on the way of Signature Gaming. It has worked for them every single time, or nearly every single time they've attempted this, so why change? Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Alright, we have most of Eclipse's team setting up on the B site, keeping their corners. And Signature Gaming just trying to get a feel for where they are going to push from and just trying to get a vantage point as they spread out towards the approaching angles of A and B. Genius thinking about dropping down into lower halls. And it looks like at this point they're going to try and push towards the B site once again. Alright, Genius has dropped down to lower halls, angling his way down to the doorway. And very, very close next to him, we do have Shadow Pie just sitting on the wall behind him. He has no idea. He just has to be careful about how he approaches this because Ardle is set up in the corner. He doesn't know where exactly he's set up. Ardle has seen nothing just yet. And Genius actually set him up pretty darn well. Genius taking down Aya. The bomb is, however, left up at water, and they're going to have to start rotating down. Genius taking down Bottle Jr., leaving Ardle and Zeo by themselves. Zeo gets heading down by Genius. Also, this is Genius's round. They have the bomb once again. They're going to try and push towards the A side where Ardle is actually set up. They're going to have to be careful about how they approach this. Ardle. And there we have it. Too late on the last bit. The timer did run out, unfortunately, for those guys. He ended up with just staying alive long enough. Okay, going into round 12. It's been a pretty darn close game so far. And we do have two pretty much a full buy on the side of Eclipse and a semi-buy on the side of Signature Gaming. Let's see what these guys can get done for this round. Alright, now once again setting up on the angle and on the way to B site. Once again going through the lower halls. And then instantly just... Oh, a nice pick there from Genius. He's dropped down to the B site playing it real risky. Okay, he's going to get any more kills here. It looks like he's going to get another one. Azia going down. Jeez, that's going to be an awesome pick up for these guys here for the side of Signature Gaming. They're getting taken... Oh, Genius! Taking down Bottle Jr., but then finally dies and goes down to Aya. And this leaves the rest of Signature Gaming with an awesome fight on their hands. Genius taking... Or Cigarettes, rather, taking down Aya. Leaving Shadow Pie on... Or... Should a Pie on his own on B side. He has to save and just not die at this point. Shadowpie got it, grabbing one, grabbing two through the wall, grabbing three. Nice picks from him now. The bomb has been planted, however. It's only a 1v1. Rolex setting up on the way down, or up at T-spawn. Doesn't look like he's going to have enough time to grab the bomb there, but nice picks there from Shadowpie. Alright, here we go for round 13. We do have a full buy on the side of Signature Gaming once again, and they have shown that when they are fully kitted up, no matter, even if it's an even playing field, they do have a slightly upper advantage. Just the way they rotate and the way they push onto sites at this point. Okay, we do have Reality trying to push onto the point here, coming around the corner with an AWP, and if he ends up getting a nice angle there, ends up getting taken down by Zeo there, unfortunately. He ended up having a decent angle, but just wasn't quick enough on that trigger. Alright, looks like we're having a full rotate back towards A site from A long. We do have Aya holding this fort down pretty darn tight. Rolex going to be the first one to go through. Just one nicely placed shot, and Rolex takes down Aya just as he sneaks past him while he was walking. Okay, this leaves most of the team pushing towards A site. Cigarettes with the bomb is pushing on. And if he gets a decent angle here, setting up in the back, it's get taken out by Ardle there. Rolex being left on the site, pretty much on his own. He's grabbed the bomb, and now he has to get it. He has to fight Bottle Jr. Unfortunately, he has to get taken down there, and Eclipse takes round 13. Going into round 14, we have a full eco buy by Signature Gaming, as they didn't quite take the last round with pretty much putting all their eggs in one basket in the last round with full buy. And then on the other side, Eclipse is going into that full buy. Setting up as they always have. Shadow Pie throwing a Molotov through that point, and they're going to rush down towards lower ramps, going back towards Flowers actually. One getting taken down for each team now. Rolex being the first to engage and get taken down by 430, and then Shadow Pie taking out Rolex, so it's looking pretty even. And this is a full buy, don't forget, for the side of Eclipse. This Signature Gaming is putting up a pretty decent fight. The bomb left in connector. Alright, Shadow Pie is going to be the one to push through. Reality is the last guy left for the side of the terrorist, and they've been taken down by Aya right at the end there, but did really, really well just holding that for as long as he did. Round 15 has hit. We have a force buy for the side of Signature Gaming and a full buy on the way of Eclipse. We have the usual setup as they do take all of their corners. Reality being the first one to push out a little bit and getting a stun there. Just getting touched on the end. And Genie's going to be the first one to push onto the B site. Smoke grenade does go off, blurring out all vision that they can possibly have. Shadow Pie is holding up the high ground on B site behind the tree. B main does look like it's going to be the point of interest as they start to push onto the side. Alright, Genius is starting to peak, and it's been taken by Zeo very, very quickly on that orb. Cigarettes will be the last one as the smoke grenade does go down. Cigarettes ends up going to take it down, and that's 1, 2, 3 for the side of Signature getting taken down. Reality being the last one alive at this point. And he also falls to Bottle Jr. Unfortunately there. Nicely paid from Signature Gaming that last round. From Eclipse that last round. We're going to be switching sides very, very quickly. Alright, here we go in round 1, which is going to be that pistol round. And here we go. Most of the teams, well, the whole of Eclipse at this point, pushing down towards B site. They're going to go for that rush style at this point. First engagement, Shadow Pie is going to be the first one to engage onto the site. He's going to be the one to peeking around through B main. He's going to get a pick on IQQ at this point. IQQ does a round around, and we do have Genius getting taken down first by Bottle Jr. And then we have IQQ, Cigarettes also getting taken down on the site. Reality soon to follow it, and left alone is Rolex. Super clean engagement here from Eclipse. Rolex is looking like he wants to save and just play it really slowly, letting the other team push onto him. However, Aya does end up taking him down right at the end there. Nicely played from Eclipse in that first pistol round. Alright, here we are going into round 2 of the second half of this match between Signature Gaming and Eclipse. We do have a slightly different setup. We do have most of the team still setting up in lower halls on the way to B site. However, we do have Aya setting up on his own with an AK at the back of mid. End up getting taken, Shadow Pie taking down Rolex here very quickly. Alright, now they have already gotten one pick through. The rest of the team ends up rotating down through lower halls here. Alright, here we are. They're pushing on. They're getting engaged here. Two of the players going down. Cigarettes and Reality first wants to go. Genius being soon after. And now we have only IQQ left on B side on his own. He takes out two. Eclipse, Shatterpie and Zeo there. Both taken down from the last player. IQQ ends up being really careful. AA also an Ardle. Leaving it as a 1v1. He's going to take the kill here. He's very low on health at this point. He does get it. And Signature Gaming, IQQ holding that point there. Nicely played. Alright, here we go. Going into round 3. Setting up once again, as per usual. It looks like Eclipse is going to be aiming going toward the A side. Setting up and playing the mind game here, thinking that they're going to push towards B once again, leaving a Shatterpie on his own. He starts to rotate also, and these guys are keen on pushing into this point. Just waiting for this Molotov to just set up. Aya is going to start just holding his ground, holding his corners. The little stun grenade hitting him also. But what he has to do is take out Rolex. He's got free reign to push onto this point. Rolex is getting one. Rolex quickly getting taken down by AA. Following it up very quickly, AA gets taken down by Cigarettes. Following up by Bottle Jr. taken down by Reality. And then the rest of the team ends up following. Reality taking down Eclipse. Ardle also falling. And Signature Gaming takes out round 3. Heading into round 4, we do have a complete eco round on the side of Eclipse. As we know, some of these players are able to take out 1v5 pretty darn careful, pretty darn well, even though they are in full eco, but we do have a full buy on the side of Signature Gaming. Setting up, and as they do, as per usual, on the way to B side, as it does work out better for them. And then Cigarettes taking down Ardle as well as AA with a grenade there. Easy frags. That was well placed and a bit unfortunate for Eclipse. Okay, with 2 men down, these guys are going to have to be very, very careful. Eclipse is going to have to just try and just find his angles or find their angles. However, QQ, showing his complete dominance this round so far with his pistol skills, is holding this main angle as they push through. But Eclipse, I don't even know what to say. That's 2 more players down, and we have 1 player left pushing up onto A long, and we have Zeo. I think he's going to get taken down by Rolex if he doesn't be careful here. And there it is with the headshot. Here we go, heading into round 5. We have a force buy on Eclipse's side at this point, as they are needing to just grab some rounds back and get the cash. But we do have a full buy on the side of Signature Gaming. No one going for the AWP at this point, however, which is a little bit interesting. Okay, we're a bit of a stalemate at this point, seeing who's going to peek first. Alright, and we have the first kill of the match. We have Zeo taking out Reality, and it looks like the side of pushing towards A is going to be the one to take out Rolex, being soonly taken down after with Bottle Jr. However, Jr. is a little bit low on health. Trying to get a few hits towards Cigarettes as he tries to rotate through. Oh, both players getting taken down. Zero as well as Bottle Jr. get taken down on A side. However, QQ and Genius also going down, so leaving it as a 3v1. More in favor on the side of Eclipse. Now, Cigarette's going to be able to clutch this out.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb planted on B site. Clips is going to have, or Cigarette's going to have to decide to either try and engage or run away. It looks like he's taking the running away option, and I believe that is going to be the smarter option in this situation here. Save the AK, save whatever he's got left, and just survive. There goes the time up, round going towards Eclipse. It's now at a stalemate, 10-10 on either side at this point. Heading into round 6, we have 2 full buys from each team's. A Signature Gaming finally going for the option of the AWP, which has been really dominant in the first half of this match. I'm glad to see it coming back here on the defending side. Waiting to see where Eclipse is going to take this point. They're currently just hiding in sidewalk, going towards A site. Just trying to see how they're going to engage this one. We have 3 players pushing through sidewalk. However, 2 of them getting taken down with the AWP. That's a nice shot there by Reality. A collateral there. Shutterpipe making the play on towards A site here, trying to outplay Cigarettes. Just at the corner ends, he gets it there. Just keeping himself walking. We have him now taking down Genius, leaving QQ on his own. We have seen QQ really put up a fight in really Alright, QQ is now setting up on the B side. He's going to have to now once again try to engage on A, or if he's going to just try and survive. QQ, as I was saying before, has done really well in dire situations, as he did do the 1v5 last time in this situation. Looks like he's decided to hightail it away, survive, and just save the rest of this round. Heading into round 7, we do have a semi-buy from Signature Gaming and a full buy coming out from Eclipse. Also now going for that AWP setup once again. And we have most of Eclipse setting up once again in the lower hall section, as we have seen working really well so far in this match from both sides. So they're inching their way forward, throwing down stuns, molotovs, and smoke grenades down on lower. Alright, Bottle Junior is going to be the first one to push down into the B main. Bottle Junior holding down connector. He gets it first frag there on Cigarettes. However, Bottle Junior as well as the next two. The rest of the team pushing up through B main and now setting up in terrace. Shatterpie ends up getting very close to taking down QQ, but as QQ has been so far, ends up grabbing him down also, and the round goes to Signature Gaming. QQ so far in this particular match has shown his dominance and just out gunplaying the most of the team so far. Okay, we're both most of the clips trying to push up towards water here. Pushing through that little gap. Taking it through danger. We have Zio going in first, just trying to hide his corners. As no one's quite set up on this point just yet. Just Rolex hiding that corner as he comes around from A-Log. Decides not to, hightails it back around. It looks like they're going to be rotating towards B once again. Idle's pushing up through upper halls. Very, very close to him is Genius. Around the corner. He's going to get the kill on Genius. Ends up taking him down. Oh, Genius instead taking out Idle. Following it up by Bottle Junior going down. Also, with the headshot. QQ finally falls in this game so far. Shatterpie taking a nice frag on Cigarettes. Now the bomb is left without a player on it in B main, or in Skyfall rather. But the side of Signature Gaming, as I was going to say, is just going to try and stall out, which the timer has dropped just there. Okay, going into round 9 here, we do have a full buy on the side of Signature Gaming and a semi-buy on the way of Eclipse. Just trying to save a little bit of money and just trying to push out later on when they do have more cash. Going up through the usual, going around B main, trying to get onto the B side. QQ setting up as he usually does in the back of B, up along terrace, which has worked out for the side of Signature Gaming really well so far. Shatterpie being the first to peek. But on the other side of peeking through A main, oh, one getting taken down by the Molotov Zio there. Shatterpie is peeking up through B main, but he does have to realize that on the other side of that is QQ, which is by far the MVP of this game so far. QQ holding it behind the box in terrace. The suspense here is killing me as the rest of the team does rotate towards B side. Idle pushing around. Cigarettes does end up falling there. Idle had to pay for it with his life, and then in that time, QQ was able to get taken down by A as he's pushed towards the point. Shatterpie is still alive and running to grab the bomb. However, Genius is there sitting up behind Shatterpie there, taking him down pretty comfortably, and then A falls soon after from reality, leaving the round to Signature Gaming. Right, heading into round 10 of the second half here on Cobble. We have, once again, a very standard setup from both sides. More of an eco save for Eclipse once again. However, we do have that full buy coming into the gaming. So far, it looks like Eclipse is wanting to take it towards A site and just mixing up the way they're going to play these matches so far. Bottle Jr. holding this corner up around the back of A-Long. While they do have Zio as well as Aya trying to just do some work on the way to B site. As he was able to push up right towards the point, ends up getting QQ through the smoke. Nicely played there. The deagle shots from Zio are being very well received so far. Two players down, 3 players down on the side of Signature Gaming so far. Genius not wanting to go up that ladder, he just ended up walking past. And the bomb has now been planted on the A site where the players left on Signature Gaming are forced into the back of B site as the approaching Eclipse players do start pouncing on them. Eclipse being the first one. Zio does get taken down by Cigarettes. Better soon after, Cigarettes taken down by the headshot from Shadowpie, and now it leaves Reality here. Just try and save this orb. Grabs the shot on Shadowpie. Nicely done by it. And then, unfortunately, goes down right at the end there. Nicely played for Eclipse on that round. Going into an eco round for Signature Gaming, we do have them just trying to hold on at this point for this particular round, but we do have Eclipse going into a full buy. Again, once again, no AWPs going into this. We do have a few AKs and a... QQ being the first one taken down there. Rolex being taken down by A soon after, and it looks like the team is going to be able to rotate towards A really swiftly. Just Ardle having to pay for that with his life, but the faster they rotate, it looks like they're going to just run straight towards the site. A are holding the site at the moment, and we have the leftover players from Signature Gaming pushing through upper halls and Snake to try and get to the site and get a bit more of a wraparound. Bomb has been planted, and they are holding corners left, right, and center. Bottle Jr. getting taken out right at T-spawn, so they know where the players are. Shutterpie being soon after taken down from Reality, and they're going to start prancing onto the point. Reality taken down by Zio soon after that, and we have left here a 2v2 situation where the bomb has been planted. Genius Cigarettes look like they're wanting to save the rest of this round and just give it away over to the side of Eclipse rather than trying to push in and die on their way into the point. There we go, a nice one done by Eclipse there. Being all tied up a piece once again, we do have them setting up pretty comfortably and pretty standard at this point. However, Eclipse is going to be pushing through water at this point, trying to just get on top of Rolex. Easy kill there from Rolex. Ardle and Zeo going down from the player there. Backing it up a little bit. He's going to grab the Molotov in that corner there. He doesn't really want to be sitting like that. And another one going down. Aya. This leaves Bottle Jr. on his own. That was insanely well done in that round. And there he goes. Rolex taking down the 4 of the opponents this time. Alright, and here we go once again, round 13 of the second half here of the Katowice qualified. All of Eclipse is sitting in upper halls, with Bottle Jr. rotating through towards water at this point. They know someone's there since there is smoke, so they're going to rotate back around towards B once again, grabbing the bomb. Here we go. QQ is going to be the guy that sets up on a terrace once again with his insane aim he's been showing this round. Okay, the team has dropped towards lower halls and is going to rotate towards Flower. Or Skyfall, rather. Playing it slow, and Shadowpie is the first one to go down from Rolex, who has been sitting way out of A long. Cigarette's easily taken down by AA. Nicely played there. And then Ardle as well as AA are taken down, as well as Zeo are taken down for the side of Signature Gaming. This leaves Bottle Jr. on his own, who takes down Genius, leaving him to fight QQ here on point B. Bomb planted on B at this point, and he does want to take a fight with QQ. I'm not sure if he wants to be doing that at this point. He has to get taken down by Reality here. Defuse is going to happen, and the round does look like it's going to go towards Signature Gaming.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Here we are, 15 to 13. We've grabbed as much as we possibly can, and they're going to just once again do the standard as they've been doing so far, which seems to be working out pretty darn well for Signature Gaming. QQ with his insane aim, once again setting up in terrace as they do push him pretty aggressively. Bottle Jr. pushing straight onto B point here, having to back it up a bit because Q is throwing frags through there, and now is left only on 20 HP as he was forced to walk through the Molotov, getting back towards safety. First player to go down was Zeo. Which does seem that the rest of Eclipse is going to want to push down towards A side. AA is going to have to take a fight with Rolex at this point, who has been trolling this corner unbelievably well thus far, as well as Reality. Holding up through alley. These guys are going to be pretty hard to see. He's got that corner scoped out with that warp. And here we go. They're going to start picking the corner. One goes down. Shadowfire was the first one to leave. Setting up once again. Reality ends up grabbing down. And now AA is going to be the one taking out Cigarettes. And it looks like he's going to be the one to put on the aggression here. On top, get the hit with the AWP there, and Signature Gaming grabs that round there, tying it up. And there we have it. The round does go to Eclipse, taking out this map. Here we are. Hope you guys have enjoyed the IEM Katowice Asian Open qualifiers. The round once again does go to Eclipse. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.